Welcome in. This is WYCE's Community Close-Up. Community Close-Up is our weekly public affairs program produced in partnership with the Rapidian, a hyper-local news service of the Grand Rapids Community Media Center. Community Close-Up is all about bringing you a diverse perspective of viewpoints from community leaders and organizations throughout West Michigan. This is WYCE Station Manager Phil Tower in studio this week on the program with our friend John VanderHaagen, Director of Communications with Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park, as we are into the month of April. John, welcome back to the program.
Thank you very much, Phil. Always good to be here.
Always good to have you on the program, and so much to talk about, including, of course, the Butterflies Are Blooming exhibit, the Fred and Dorothy, is it Fichter?
Fichter, yes.
Butterflies Are Blooming exhibit, the largest temporary butterfly exhibition in the United States. I didn't know there was a permanent butterfly exhibition.
There, in my travels, I've come across several of them. They are a bit of a letdown after seeing our butterflies, but truly magical to see.
I will bet. Butterflies Are Blooming. This is really a signature event for Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park. It seems like it's been going on for decades?
It actually has 3 decades, to be exact.
3 decades?
So when we first started,
Wow.
when we first opened our door in 1995, that first year we had a very, very small butterfly exhibition, but it was embraced by the community from day one. So that really became part of our regular programming. Here we are 30 years later with the largest temporary tropical butterfly exhibition in the nation. So it's amazing.
Something truly special. It is inside the Lena Meijer Tropical Conservatory. And what I love to tell people, if you've never been for any reason, it is truly wonderful. It's like, especially on a cold spring day, it's like you've walked into a tropical climate.
It really is.
Give us the lowdown, John, in terms of getting tickets for Butterflies Are Blooming. You obviously can get tickets online, but what are the secrets for especially newbies who haven't done this exhibit before? Obviously, some days are peak. I would think weekends are pretty crazy long lines.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So, if you want to come, it's beautiful any day that we're open, but weekends do tend to be busier. Kind of the pro insider tip is if you're able to come midweek, mid-afternoon, kind of after kids go down for nap time, 2 to 3 p.m. is fantastic, but we are open every day, 9 to 5. We're open on Tuesdays, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays we're open 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So plenty of time to get out and check out this wonderful exhibition. But like you said earlier, it's just a beautiful place to immerse yourself, close your eyes, pretend you're in the tropics. It's about 80 degrees within the Tropical Conservatory. It's about 85% humidity. We've got the sounds of waterfalls. We've got lush tropical plants surrounding you, in addition to the hundreds and hundreds of unique tropical butterfly species that you'll see flying freely all around you. So truly unique to this region and to the nation.
In a world of virtual reality and artificial intelligence, this is all natural. It's a really wonderful thing to experience. The climate is real, well, kind of real, and the butterflies are real, but it's limited. It only runs through April 30th, right?
Yeah, so every March and April we put on this wonderful exhibition. So we've got about 3.5 weeks left, and we'd encourage folks to come out. Get tickets ahead of time, MeijerGardens.org/tickets. Otherwise, tickets are available when you get on site, either through our ticketing kiosks when you first enter the building or at our ticketing center within the Welcome Center.
We also want to mention you've got another exhibit opening just about now in the next couple of days. This is the Busted exhibit. This sounds really cool. These are, of course, busts, and these are more contemporary busts, as you were mentioning to me, a little bit whimsical, if you will, John.
Yeah. So this is a really fun sculpture exhibition. Another part of what we do at the Gardens, obviously, we are a beautiful garden area with several different areas in our 158 acres, but also we have rotating sculpture exhibitions in addition to our permanent sculpture collection. So just opened is a wonderful sculpture show called Busted, Contemporary Sculpture Bust. So it's taking contemporary artists and really playing on the traditional form of a bust. So, shoulders up, heads, think Roman statues with just the heads, but really playing off of that. And this one is really fun. It includes some characters from the Muppets. We've got Sam the Eagle that's made out of marble, which is kind of a fun, playful way to expose this type of sculpture to kids and to folks. So really a fascinating way for contemporary artists to kind of quote and play on that traditional form of sculpture bust. So this will be on view starting now through September 20th of this year.
Really interesting as well, too. Busts have been around for centuries, actually having roots, as your website is telling me at meijergardens.org, back to ancient Egyptian funerary death masks and some kind of, like you said, marrying the old with the contemporary and some whimsical designs, a little bit of everything. Busted runs through September 20th of this year, and it is now open at Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park. I want to put a plug in for membership, which is always a benefit because the Fifth Third Bank Summer Concert Series just around the corner. There'll be an announcement for that very soon that you'll hear next week, this coming week on WYCE. But with a membership, you have the opportunity at Meijer Gardens to buy tickets first for that. And, of course, enjoy way too many things, John VanderHaagen, that we could even mention in the course of this program.
Yeah. It's a great way to see everything that we have throughout the year. We provide programming, events, parties for members, exclusive discounts on classes and our gift shop. So really, membership is great. It pays for itself in about 3 visits, and it's a wonderful way to experience everything that we have going on, not only this spring with butterflies, coming up with a sculpture show, summer with concerts, autumn with our fall and Mums at Meijer Gardens, winter with our University of Michigan Health West Christmas and holiday traditions, and our brand new Enlighten show. So really things happening year round at the gardens, and we encourage folks to pick up a membership, get visits on a little bit of a discount, or just enjoy what we do popping in here and there throughout the year.
I'm going to give you a perfect hint as well, because we're talking in early April. Mother's Day is just around the corner.
Great gift idea.
Superb gift idea, and there is a reciprocal admission program for all the other great gardens and sculpture parks across the country. So you want to check that out. There are membership options at just about every level, including student, and very affordable. You can gift a membership, which is really cool, through the website as well. So check that out, meijergardens.org. John VanderHaagen is with us on this edition of WICE's Community Close-Up. I wanted to mention something for those of us in the listening audience, those of you in the listening audience who have special needs children or family members. You're doing some sensory nights and really beyond just people who have autism or sensory processing needs, those with disabilities, the deaf and hard of hearing, those who are blind. You have special nights dedicated to people with disabilities, which is really cool.
Yeah, this is a new thing we trialed last year with a couple community partners. It went really, really well, better than our wildest expectations. We had so much interest, so we're really rolling that out on a wider scale this year, opening that up to the public. So again, that information is available on our website, meijergardens.org. If you search Inclusive Nights, you can find the links to tickets for those, and 3 wonderful nights welcoming groups and individuals from around the community in West Michigan who might not otherwise feel comfortable in a space with lots of visitors, and really welcoming folks and extending our Braille options, our spoken tour options, lowering the lights, lowering the music, really doing some things to make our guests feel more comfortable. And the hope is that, again, we're learning lessons from what we do this year, and to make that bigger and better next year, and to expand those opportunities throughout the year.
Again, check meijergardens.org. Those 3 nights are April 7th, 9th, and 10th, so just a couple of days away. But be sure to check back if you're not able to make any of those for future opportunities. I want to also shout out, I know this is, as a communications director, this is kind of like phoning it in when you win an award for 3 years in a row. USA Today 10 Best Readers' Choice. #1 sculpture park in America is Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park 3 years in a row. That's pretty darn impressive, John.
It's pretty amazing. We are just thrilled with the embrace of the community, not only these past 3 years, but really for the 30 years that we've been open. Never knew what we were going to do when this place first opened, but it's become such a gem, not only in Grand Rapids, West Michigan, but to the nation. And excuse me, getting recognition like this from a group like USA Today's readers is just a nice pat on the back for all the hard work that we do and for everything that the community has done to embrace us.
Well, I was going to say it's kind of hard to, stuff the ballot box when you've got a nationwide contest like that, and to win 3 years in a row is really remarkable. The sculpture is remarkable. The gardens, it's springtime. And if you're hearing us on the radio and you're looking around going, all right, it's Saturday afternoon, what do we have to do? Or what are we going to do tomorrow, Sunday? You have plenty of time to get out and enjoy Meijer Gardens in the spring. It's a wonderful time to enjoy the gardens. Of course, year-round, you can enjoy the gardens and Sculpture Park, but the trails are amazing, accessible for people who have wheelchairs or mobility issues, and I really want to encourage you to get out. We've had a relatively long and unpredictable winter with snow in March, and of course, we might still have some snow in April here, but make sure you check that out as well. Real quickly, John VanderHaagen, getting back to the Fichter Bank Summer Concert Series.
Yeah.
The tickets go on sale for members on April 19th.
Yes. Yep.
9
a.m., April 19th for members. Members have a 1-week exclusive pre-sale window. Member tickets are also discounted $5 over the full price general public ticket. And then any tickets that are not sold out during our member pre-sale, which are few and far between, will become available a week later on the 26th of April, Saturday at 9 a.m. So that's coming up around the corner. And like you said earlier, we'll have the entire lineup announcement next week, and we'll make sure to get you a sneak peek of that as well.
Yes, and you'll want to stay tuned during the WYCE Fund Drive. You'll have a very rare and special opportunity to take advantage of some of those sold-out shows and get tickets even after they're sold out, as we've done traditionally in the past, thanks to our friends at Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park. Anything we didn't cover, John VanderHaagen?
Oh, I could be here for hours, but this is a great snapshot. We encourage folks to follow us on social media. We're at Meijer Gardens on all properties, and check out our website, meijergardens.org, for the latest information of things we have coming up. So always something happening new and different here at Meijer Gardens.
Again, meijergardens.org is the website. Everything we talked about and much more is there. You can also get all the details about membership, including purchasing membership as well, at meijergardens.org. John VanderHaagen is Director of Communications with Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you back here in a couple of days.
Sounds great.
Before you know it, John's been our guest on this edition of the WYCE's Community Close-Up, our weekly public affairs program that we produce in partnership with the Rapidian, a hyper-local news service here at the Grand Rapids Community Media Center. This is WYCE Station Manager Phil Tower. Thank you for listening. That's our program. We'll catch you next week right here on WYCE.